Hi. Hi, everyone. Yep.
Oh, look at that face.
Right.
Titan. Yeah. It's actually, I haven't been outside yet today, but I can tell it's nice and sunny, and my laptop's telling me it's 25 Celsius. So I think it's a really nice day in this neck of the woods.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. And my neck of the woods would be, Becca, your neck of the woods.
I know, I was like, I'm looking outside, it's beautiful.
Maybe we can concur on that. Yeah.
So it looks nice, but for here, for the last week, it's been 100-degree days for like the last week. So I'm like, it looks nice, but how does it feel?
So that'd be like 34 or something like that, thereabouts.
Celsius? I think so, maybe.
Yeah. I've got this great big Coke here, ready to go, chilled. It's actually blocking my, it's so big that it's blocking my screen. Becca, have you got a drink?
I do, maybe I have water.
We can like do a cheers or something to good writing, to impromptu writing.
It's almost 38 degrees Celsius.
Oh, wow.
Oh, really? That hot?
Yeah.
That's a lot. Hey, cheers.
Cheers to hot weather and good writing. I don't know.
Yeah. It says 37.7.
Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I love these little calculators you can find online.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yep. My lovely guest hosts for the week are Shay and Becca, and I've got them both linked in the description box below. Yep. We can go ahead and say hi to some of the folks in. Mama Maggie's here. Hi. And we've got Rose here. Hi, Rose.
Hello.
Regina's here. Hi, Regina. Yep. We've got some cachet inception going on here.
Yeah, that caps lock button.
Yeah. And we've got Regina saying hi to everyone. Regina, 100 degrees is awful. Yes, 34. 37.7, huh? Oh my.
That's gonna be hard too, as I've gotten used to Celsius now, because with the air conditioner and stuff like that, I have to adjust in my head. So it's very weird because I like things to be around 78 or something Fahrenheit. And so I was like, what is that in Celsius?
I think room temperature in Celsius is right around 21.5.
Yeah, but see, I like Celsius. Basically I like it 25.
Oh, okay.
Right. I was about to say, me and Becca be twinning all the time, because if my house is at 75, it's because I was burning up. I had to be sweating to turn it down to 75.
Same,
because it's I don't like being cold. I do not. But
my husband does.
Oh, so maybe you can split the difference?
Well, the only way we split the difference is that I allow him to put it down at night, because I can be in the blanket. Yeah. Whereas for him, even though it's freezing to me, he's still half out the covers and whatever. So, but it is. I think he just
crazy.
Oh, what?
I'm sorry. We
are twinning. We're
for me, I have to turn it up before I go to bed, because the temperature drops so much in general that at nighttime, 79 will put goosebumps on my arms, because it gets so much colder. It's like everybody who comes here is like, how do you live like this? Very nice. Thank you very much.
I'm the same way. And especially in the winter when it's really cold, I'm like, heat.
Oh my.
Yeah.
We've got JC here. Hi.
Hey!
Who had a book come out this month? Woo woo woo.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Good on you, JC.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Did I click on the right? I actually did. Yep, JC. At Shay, I love the cold, not freezing cold, mind you, but I'd rather be cold than hot. I think I'm with you, JC.
I would too. I'd rather be cold than hot because you can only take off so much clothing before it's illegal. With cold, I can put on as many layers as I want, and ain't nobody gonna say nothing. So I prefer to be cold. But
that's true.
I don't do the heat very well either.
No, I don't either. My logic is I can pile on clothes to get warm, but it's only so much clothing you can take off when hot. ... Yep. Mama Maggie, I am convinced my hubby is a bear or something. He generates so much heat when he sleeps.
Too. I'm like, how are you sweating? I'm like freezing.
Yeah, Regina, same here. I can always take.
I guess I'm the opposite because that's why I live in Los Angeles. I just like it hot all the time.
I saw this tweet, and it was like, I'm convinced y'all don't really like summer. You're just so used to liking summer vacation from school. Like, he was like, who likes this? Who likes this heat? And I was like, I agree with you because summer is definitely, I don't like being sweaty. I can't stand being sweaty.
I guess, also too, like I remember when we were living in the RV, it's hard to keep it cool. And that's when it's like a problem. But like, if I'm in like the apartment building we're in Glendale and back in LA is that it's just the central air is so like the double pane windows and like whatever that that you don't feel the heat or cold.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And anything is fine,
But I would imagine an RV would be better insulated than an ordinary vehicle for sure.
Definitely, but it's still a tin can.
Cachet, this is for you, actually.
Thank you.
I agree.
Yeah. Oh my.
Right. Yeah. If my husband had an option, he would. But he doesn't.
We don't even get that far.
No.
Right. JC, is that Titan that I saw walking behind you, Shay? LL?
So like y'all didn't get to see this earlier, but me and Becca, this is Titan. I like somehow I dropped my nail glue on the floor, and Titan was like, "Ha, a new chew toy. Boy, you got whole bones in this living room floor."
Oh.
You got whole bones. Why are you chewing my stuff?
Thank goodness he didn't puncture into it though. And
right, yeah.
Right.
Oh.
Right. Then I'd be like, ma'am, what are you doing to your dog? First of all, he has a mind of his own. They do not blame me for what Titan does.
And that's Cleo there now in the background, right?
Yeah, they're playing now.
Well, just a sec, actually. JC, yeah. See, now I don't need my teeth chattering when I'm trying to sleep. LOL, that's a bit too cold. Yeah.
And I'm a December baby. That probably also plays into why I don't like the cold like that. Because like I was born like a week before Christmas, so it's usually like super duper cold when my birthday's around.
Yeah, it's just like one day, like isn't it like
a week and
a day before Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That stuff. I just like the girl I used to babysit or nanny. Her birthday is like the 21st, and it's just people always give her joint presents. This is for Christmas.
They cheap, Becca. They're cheap.
I know. I always make sure I'm like, happy birthday.
Right. And people always like, well, it's your birthday and your Christmas present. I said no, because everybody else gets a present for their birthday and a present for Christmas.
Maybe like happy Happy Christmas or like Merry Birthday or something like that.
Right, man.
Yeah.
I actually had a friend in elementary school. He was born Christmas Day.
Oh wow, that's even worse.
Yeah, I had another friend. She was born New Year's Eve.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my cousin, the cousins that live here with me, one is born the 20th, so 3 days after me, she'll be 2. And then her older brother, her middle brother, he was born on the 26th. So now I'm not the only December one. And because his parents are awesome and his dad is my favorite cousin, everybody gives birthday parties. So there's like 3 parties in December for all 3 of us, and I love it.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's so awesome. I love it.
I like it. Yeah, isn't there like there's got to be a month that's like the month like the most people are born in or something? I think I heard
Google. I'm about to look it up. What is the most common
something about this? It seems like actually just off the top of my head, a lot of people are born in like April, May.
I'm April.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know a lot of people that have birthdays in July.
Oh yeah.
August is the overall most popular month for birthdays.
August?
Really?
According to the Center for Disease Control, and it says July through October tend to be the most popular births. August the most popular because it usually means conception was in December, so Christmas time.
New Year's.
Like, yeah, New Year's. People are like, Which is funny because
good old baby booming.
Becca's husband and my boyfriend have the same birthday.
Oh. See, I would have thought it would be May, actually. I would have thought like early May or first half of May.
Like summertime? Yeah. Like early summertime.
People are too
interesting.
hot. Forget it.
Yeah.
Crazy enough, the most popular birth date is September 9th.
Oh, wow. Well, my sister's is September 5th, and my mom's is August 23rd. My mom was put in the popular month.
Hey, your mom's birthday. Well, one, tell your mom I said happy belated birthday. Because her and grandma's birthday are right there, because grandma's was the 19th.
Oh, I love
that.
Wait, sorry, Becca, when was your mom's birthday?
August 23rd.
Oh, okay.
So Monday.
Yeah.
Last Monday.
Give her our belated regards.
I will. She went to Disneyland with my sister. They're kind of scoping it out to see how bad it would be, for how Disneyland is handling COVID. And unfortunately, it just wasn't as well as she had wanted.
Right.
Like the lines. They had said that they were going to be 6 feet apart, when you're waiting in line, but they're not.
Yeah.
So she was like, so she didn't go on, she wanted to make sure she was safe. So she went on the rides that didn't have lines, and then, which is shockingly, there were a lot of them, just because they at least are doing a 25% capacity. So that's nice.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So you can walk down, because normally in Disneyland, if you just try to walk down anywhere, you're like packed, because there's just so many people. But with 25% capacity, you can walk anywhere in Disneyland and never come near anybody. So that's nice.
Yeah. I think Canada's Wonderland here in Southern Ontario is also doing, if I'm not mistaken, 25% maximum. Yeah. Same sort of thing.
Yeah.
Let me just see here. Mama Maggie, Shay, I don't know about that. I was born on the 1st of January.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
I'm about to say, ain't that somebody's anniversary?
And it's my anniversary.
I feel like I know that number. It's important for a reason.
That's the reason why we got married on the 1st, is so we wouldn't forget, because Steph and I are terrible with dates.
Sweet. Let me see here. JC, what's funny, Shay, is that people expect me to like summer because I was born in June, I'm like, nope, not I, LOL. Yeah, it's interesting. It can work both ways, right? Murphy.
Happy birthday!
That's a good one. I'll have to remember that.
I like the Murphy.
9 months from New Year's or Valentine's, or 9 months after a blizzard or hurricane, but then the pandemic messed that up for all of us.
That's true.
Okay, Regina, I'm in August.
Oh, yay!
Yay.
Thank
Becca,
you.
this is for you.
I will tell her.
Yeah. Regina, if a Disney line was 6 feet apart, it would stretch to the Nevada border.
Well, but not with 25% capacity. That's
right.
And now that's what was irritating them so much, because it's like, with the amount of people there, they could do 6 feet apart, and it would actually just come out like a really long line would.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because what it went is they all went to the front, but they're all packed together in some of them, and they're like, no.
So it kind of defeated the purpose, huh?
Yeah, like exactly.
When there was actually the space.
There was space, exactly. It's all like, guys.
Anyway. And we've got a wild Phoebe here. Hi, Phoebe. Yeah, so we've been chatting for a while. We're caught up with the comments. What do you say we get into our first writing prompt, huh?
Oh, right. I was debating whether I wanted to, because I just had an amazing 2-hour conversation before the stream with Shay.
Right. You were saying.
Where she helped me through Hexphere, and so now I've got all these great notes, and I wanted work on Hexphere, but maybe this would be a good exercise to do.
Oh, you could totally work on that and just kind of mull the prompts over a little bit. Let me hear
what the prompt is, and then I'll.
Yeah. You can just be there for moral support.
I'm like, what if it's a prompt that I can use for what I'm doing?
I know, maybe it'll be something really juicy.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Oh, it's first lines. Okay.
Yep. So yeah, I'm just gonna hit the button then. Random first line prompts. Ooh. Okay. The whole family had been cursed since.
Ooh.
And then that's it.
Okay. Like okay, I'm gonna write that line down and see if anything comes. If not, then I'm switching over to editing.
I feel like it's going to work, not for what I'm writing, but for something else I could write in the future. So I'm definitely going to use it.
I like doing these kind of exercises too, because I feel like it gets the juices going.
Yeah, I find it a little curious that it's just kind of like a cut-off sentence, but I don't know. It works, I guess.
Good in a way, because then it's all like, kaboom, you make it up, yeah.
Okay, so why don't we go ahead and sprint? I'll paste this into a banner also as we get started, but yeah. How's that sound?
Perfect. Yay.
Sounds great. I'm definitely gonna walk the dogs during this sprint, because obviously you see they have
they're like, let us know.
Right.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Good luck, everyone.
Beep, 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 beep.
That's it. Thank you, Becca,
Yeah,
for your beeping services.
So what'd you write?
Hannah does a good beeping too, huh? Actually, I did write something. I kind of stopped for a lack of time, and also kind of like b a lack of ideas how to move it forward. But I did write something, and I can read it in a little bit. Actually,
Okay.
it's basically just a paragraph, but yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You read now?
How did? Yeah, in just a bit, I guess. I want to sort of
I'm all greedy for it.
touch base with everyone. How did you guys do?
Well, I started it, and then
Okay.
I I know it's just because we just finished our conversation before we got on here, but I started thinking of this whole thing based on the notes that Shay gave me, and I had to get it out. So I mainly worked on. I'm kind of just sort of building the notes, ideas, so that when I do thread it through, it makes sense in my head. Because we were talking a lot of like logic holes and world building holes, and like wouldn't they do it at this age and what age and like things like that. So I just kind of need to make everything set so that I can then go back with confidence, be like, these are the rules.
And Hexsphere is full length, isn't it? Like it's a legit novel, right?
It's it's currently at, I think, let's see, 92,000 words.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's not. I mean, it's kind of like my Riser books are a little over 100,000, but then my Atlas books are around 75,000, and like Dream Diaries and stuff like that, they're around 75,000. So this is a little bit longer than what I've normally been doing, but it's not quite. Although now with all the changes that I'm going to be making,
is it going to be getting longer?
It might. Yeah, it might bump up to the 100,000 mark, but I think that's a good length.
That's okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My manuscript's like right around 80.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's a good length. Yeah,
just under 80.
That's about where my other ones are too, and I love that length. But this one just, I think, because it's 2 POVs, too. It's just sort of like.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm trying not to think about it.
It's exciting that Shay's given you that feedback, and
priceless.
You've got that much like good work that you can add to it, right? Just to make it better.
Yes, it's so good. She even came up with this thing, which of course I'm going to take full credit for. I'm kidding, no.
She says, on a live stream.
The whole time, that was my idea.
You're not gonna hack my account later and secretly delete this live stream or something, are you? Gosh, I thought there was that evidence there. Oh well.
It's gone now.
Yeah.
It's funny because not the last writerly conversation video that was published, because your girl was 2 months behind, but the last actual conversation we had, me and Britt, it was about critique partners. And we were talking about how when you have critique partners, for me, I believe it's important for you to pick people who have strong writing voices, because in my critique partners, all of them have such strong writing voices, like amazing stories, but we could never tell each other's stories.
Right.
Like I get so excited about Becca's idea. She gets so excited about mine. And like, we will think alike and have like similar ideas for what we want to happen. But the way we execute it is completely, totally different. And I love it. And so it's just one of those things that when you were talking about it, like, it's like, even though I said it, the way you're going to execute it is going to still blow my mind, because it's going to be
so perfect though.
I just love it.
And it's interesting because it was one of those things where I had thought of it for the other character, and then I was trying to think of, well, how's it going to work for this other character? And then she's all like, what if you did? Oh my God. And then it was like, yes, that's it. And then it like all clicked into place. So I'm very excited.
That's awesome. Yeah, I find like, I guess it has to do with, you know, evolution and everything, but when we as humans like talk, it's kind of like we all kind of just jive together, and we all kind of like end up being sort of like one voice. But then when our differences and our unique personalities really come out is when we start writing.
You're right.
Right? Because then it's like, whoa, you know.
Yeah, you really start to see. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I love that. That's interesting. That's true. Because you're right. When you get together in a group, or when you're talking to somebody, it almost feels, you know, the same.
Yeah, it's like a group dynamic sort of thing.
Yeah. And then, but when you're writing, it's very specific. Yeah.
Yeah. Regina, I'm editing, revising my romance. So that's what I'll be doing. Goes to the editor on the 1st of September. Ooh,
wow.
Pretty much lunchtime. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Good on you. Yeah, I hope you can get some good work done in the stream, Regina.
Yeah. Oh, deadline.
Yep. Mama Maggie, I'm editing, so I'm not allowed to do the Phoebe, I'm continuing with the short story I was writing on Shay's last stream. Ooh. Yeah. This prompt is a weirdly accurate summary of my story.
Really? Oh my God.
I'm sure it's coincidence or something.
Yeah,
and
I think
Mark,
she said it was the Ken Liu submission she was doing. He has a submission thing going on. So I was like, that fits really well.
Ooh. I won't start getting concerned though, Phoebe, until maybe the second prompt, you know, becomes like even more close, and then the third even more. But Marta, hiya, can't stay for long today, but wanted to pop in, leave a like, and wish everyone a fun and productive stream. Thank you, Marta. I think you may be headed off by now, but thank you. Let me see here. JC says hi to Marta. Mama Maggie, when the sprint started, the dryer buzzed. So I got up and switched laundry loads, folded clothes. Then I noticed the floor needed sweeping again. Then I started on the bathroom, and hubby looked at me. Aren't you supposed to be editing? The look of disappointment was real.
I know that. I do the cleaning thing too. Before the stream before I went on with Shay, this kitchen was like a cyclone hit it. But I'm all like, I needed to like clean because then it helps. And I'm like, I was nervous. Like, what if she didn't like this and this and that? Blah, blah, blah. So I always procrastinate with cleaning too.
Y'all, I don't know why she was nervous. I was legit giving her a play-by-play.
I know, but
then I was reading the book.
I know, but it's
like before the stream, right?
And then it's like, but you know, you just never know.
Yeah, it could be a big butt, right?
It could be a butt.
She said the same thing. She was like, Cache is like, I like, and then she was like, but here's a few things. And she's like, whenever she gets ready to give you that, it's like, okay, let me grab my pen and paper. She's about to tell me some stuff that nobody else has said. And I was like, I try.
That's the best, though. That is the absolute best. Because then you know it's going to be better, you know?
Yeah. Mama Maggie, am I the only person who hates line editing this much?
You are not.
You know, for me, it's like, I actually quite like editing, but it just takes so much energy.
Yeah.
And that's, I guess, what makes me have trepidation about it.
Absolutely.
It's just so much energy, and you don't even realize until suddenly you just.
So that makes me have a question for you guys, because like I feel like we use these terms interchangeably, but they can be different things for different people, right? Like, so I feel like drafting, revising, and editing are not all three the same things. but
Right.
I feel like they are all like kind of used interchangeably. Like I've heard people be like they're drafting, but like they're revising at the same time. You know what I mean? Am I making sense? I feel like I'm a little confusing, but I'm not trying to. Because like so me, drafting is like you're writing the story.
Yeah, that's how I see
like,
it.
Right. And revising is like going back through the drafts to come with the new draft that's better than the previous. And then like editing to me is like going the line by line, making sure the punctuation and all that is.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
That
makes
sense. Yeah.
I mean, you can't even like revise something if you haven't got it drafted, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. For me, like I would say like revising and editing are closer, right?
Yeah.
Than say, drafting and revising. But yeah.
Yeah, if someone's thinking of editing, like revising, you know what I mean? Like, because I do tend to use edit for everything. I don't think I ever use the word revise.
Yeah, and you can do that too. I mean, it just depends on exactly.
I think those are probably closer. Yeah.
I don't really use myself the word revise.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. I don't even really use the word draft. I kind of just use like write and edit mostly.
Well, that's true. And I used to do the same. Honestly, I think it's because of AuthorTube that I've started using drafting. Because I don't think I ever used to use the terminology drafting before I was on AuthorTube either. But I liked it. Like I'm like, oh, that sounds nice, drafting. Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't know what about it. Just kind of was a nice thing. But yeah, and revising, I get like I know what they're saying when they're saying they're revising something. I just don't like use that terminology, I guess.
Somehow I think like drafting makes me sound a little bit more like an architect or something.
I was going to say an architect, yeah. But I like that because you are kind of an architect. You're creating your own world,
Yeah. I'm just being silly too.
No, I know, but it's funny because it's like I said, I didn't use it either. And then I was like, oh, I kind of like that. I like that.
Yep. Let me see here. Phoebe, editing the opening of the story instead of moving forward.
Oh,
man, that's okay. So many times.
I know, me too.
Why is my mouse thingy not? Oops. Okay. I finished one chapter and started the next and put in a note that I want the suicide trigger warning put back in.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yes, hang in there. Oh.
Mama Maggie, instead of tying a knot in the end of my rope, uses it to tie self to chair. At Regina, I'm not too sure what the context is of this.
Yeah, I don't either. I don't get it.
Quite mysterious, actually. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it's a comment based on the prompt, I think. Is it not?
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I walked the dogs and I think I got like 3 sentences in.
Oh, you actually did though. That's good.
Yeah, I was like, I do want to use this. So whenever you want me to read it, I'll read it.
I did not walk the dogs and also got 3 sentences. Okay, let's see. Regina, the whole family had been cursed since great-grandma Gladys cast a spell in anger against FDR.
Oh, damn.
No one would have thought a thing about it if he hadn't died the very next day.
Oh. And?
Interesting.
Good.
Dun, dun, dun.
No more.
Oops. Yeah, so Becca, this is just adding to that. I have heard them used interchangeably, but they mean totally different steps to me. Yeah. Anna, I agree. Shay, I like the term rewriting. For that, and that's another useful one, right? For that weird middle phase between drafting and revision.
Interesting. Okay. It's interesting to me with the terminology just alone.
Right. Mama Maggie, I do a chapter by chapter editing for story content. Okay. Paragraph by paragraph for flow. Okay. Then I go back and do a very detailed line by line, word by word edit sweep. That is the 4th or 10th editing pass.
Okay. Nice.
Sounds like you've got it sorted out. I wish I had it that well sorted out, actually.
Yeah, I always have to
Good on you.
think about it because so to me, I always was so is drafting just the very first draft? Because for me, I love the rewriting and getting the story better and adding details. Because as Becca knows, my story, I'm an underwriter. So each draft, there's something that was not there the last time.
Right.
And so it's always I'm digging deeper into it. And so that was why I was so is that revising? Or is that drafting?
Right.
Right.
It's such a. That's why I was hey, let me ask y'all. Y'all know big words. Tell me.
And I think really, ultimately, it comes up to you, right? Like if you want to call it a new draft because you feel that you went through the whole thing and made, some good changes that took a lot of work, then by all means, it's a new draft, right? Yeah, Regina, that's all I wrote because I'm editing. Yeah, no worries.
September 1st.
Yeah, would you like to hear what I wrote?
Yes.
I can read it out. Okay, just a sec here. Okay, so what I wrote is this. The whole family had been cursed since the visit to the toy shop. Everyone instinctively knew it was because of this, but no one knew why. I mean, it's just a toy shop, right? Said Cassie one evening when everyone was gathered, more huddled around the kitchen table. No one was intentionally talking in low tones. She continued, "It's not like we went to a macabre old asylum or prison or cemetery." "What do you mean, toy shop?" her father asked. "Yeah," her brother chimed. "Where do you get toy shop from an old movie theater?" "What old movie theater?" Cassie said, already raising her voice. And that's where I ended.
Oh, man. That's good.
Oh, thank you.
We're Toy Store.
I just kind of thought, I didn't know. Sorry, Shay?
I said I like it. I like it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I had fun with it.
That's good.
Let me see here. I love the 0 to 3rd drafts, then the revision, then the tedious ease begin. Yep. Oh, okay. Would you like to read this out? Or would you like me to read it?
I figured you were
or
reading.
Becca?
I figured you were reading. So.
Okay. Here we go. Oh, is there 2 parts? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it had too many characters for YouTube.
That gosh darned 200 limit, huh? Okay. Shay. The whole family had been cursed since Shanice, right? Is that right? Shanice read that book, the one tucked inside her grandmother's chest for all those years. Ooh. She knew she shouldn't, but it called to her.
Ooh.
I'm already getting almost like Pandora's box vibes.
I know.
Like it hadn't called to her in years. It's call like a song she couldn't quite understand, but had to hear more of. Ooh.
Aww.
In part of my head, I was like, I need to write this down. I'm probably not gonna write on it for a while, but I need to write it down. So
I like the ending.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. So thank you, Regina. So why don't we hit the button again and see what happens once more, huh? Let me share my, yeah, okay. I know how to do this. Yep. Yep. Okie dokie. Okay, she got him wrong, but that was her loss.
Ooh.
Okay, so we've got a sentence this time, huh?
Yeah.
I like this one. I like this one.
She got him wrong.
So, yeah. Yeah, why don't we then jump into a second 22-minute sprint? And
Sounds
I'll
great.
put this into a new banner. Yep. Okie dokie. Good luck, everyone. Yay. Yay. That's it. That's the end of the second sprint. And we are doing 22-minute sprints today for Becca.
Yay! Your favorite number.
Yep. How did you make out, if I may ask? We can start with you, Shay. Go clockwise, I guess. I mean, Becca, we can start with you.
I ended up editing. I put Hexsphere aside because I'm percolating still, but I have to also edit the book that I co-wrote with my friend Marnie. And that one we've already gone through the whole ringer with betas and alphas and stuff like that. So really this is the final edits. And then we'll be able to...
is this the one that's been years in the making? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, it started out as a TV pilot in 1994. So it has definitely been around a while, the story. And then we decided...
We're talking like Final Fantasy 3.
Yeah. And then we decided to make it into a book about 5 years ago. But Marnie is a working mom. So I basically, and you trade chapters. So it's like I'd give her a chapter and then it was her turn. And sometimes it would take 2 years to get the chapter back.
Yeah, so I remember your vlog video.
Exactly. If you actually did the time that it took us, because when she'd write a chapter, she'd do it in 2 days and send it back.
Right.
But it was just getting her to get to the chapter. So if you actually broke it down, it probably, we wrote it in a couple months or whatever for the first draft. But yeah, it took 5 years. So there you go.
But the important thing is that it did get finished, right?
Yes. And I'm actually really happy with it because it really kind of captures the spirit of our original.
A joint effort, huh?
Yeah, TV pilot.
And maybe in a way, maybe something today could be invaluable that was really conceived, in 1994, because 1994 was, you're talking just before the internet even, right? I mean, the world was a very different place.
We were thinking at the time, because these shows were out, I didn't watch them, but she did. But now I've seen them and I'm like, oh yeah, I know what you were going for. It was the Xenas and the Hercules and that kind of stuff. And so it was kind of a tongue-in-cheek type thing. And so, but we've since kind of, obviously, like you said, I'm actually glad that it's coming out now as a book because we have been able to change things, kind of making it more empowering because it's 2 young priestesses in training in Avalon, and it's King Arthur, and we see it from a different perspective because of our age. We were writing it. They were, we had thought of them in their early 20s and we were in our early 20s. We've since made them younger, but it's really interesting. So I think everything happens for a reason.
Absolutely. And again, the important thing is that it did get finished and now you have this work that you can edit and publish ultimately, right?
Exactly. And I was going to say Brooke from By the Brook, I guess now she actually designed the cover.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because now she's making cover designs, and it's amazing. She did such a good job. Because I was thinking, Brooke, it's like King Arthur times, and she uses the stock footage or photos. So I was thinking, can you even find people in Arthurian costumes and stuff? So I made it quite a challenge for her to make this cover, but she killed it, man. She's really good.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, she's amazing. Yeah, I'll do a cover reveal soon. So
right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be there for sure. Sweet.
So I did do the prompt and I dropped it. It's 3 messages long. I'm sorry. Right. It was 400 and something characters. It's not super long, but YouTube behavior.
Right.
But I did that and I got me some more tea and the heating pad because there we go.
Yep. And I actually wrote a short poem on the prompt. So yeah, we'll get around to it all for sure. Starting now. Let's just scroll up a little here. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. She'd got him wrong, but that was her loss. A handsome cat burglar posing as a flunking frat boy and his tutor, an heiress anthropology major investigating her grandfather's vault of stolen artifacts. Ooh. When she learns his secret, she must decide, is he after her or after her ancient treasures? Not bad at all. I like that.
That's great.
Good on you, Mama Maggie. Yay. And Charlie has actually joined us within the sprint. Hi. Yep, Charlie, we're doing writing prompts this stream. Let me see here. Oh, JC, at me, how long can the prompts be? Is there a specific length? So we're actually using this website that I found. It's called Random First Line Generator, and there's lots of similar sites, I believe. I actually spent earlier today some time looking through them, and I just kind of settled on this one because I thought it looked nice. But yeah, I will go ahead actually, JC, and just show you. Yep. So it's just it's this site here. Yeah, it says writingexercises.co.uk, and it's just the website is Random First Line Generator. Yep, Random First Line Generator. So yeah, you can totally search it out if you like, and you just press the button and it just gives you a one. I think just a one line, one sentence every time prompt. Yep. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Yep. And we'll be doing a third and final, I guess, prompt soon here. Okay, so this is what I wrote. She got him wrong, and that was her loss. She gave him well before a big toss. But he came back, and much to her gain, it was fun throwing duds out into the rain.
That's awesome.
It's a little bit dark, I'm sorry. Funny things happen when you've only got 22 minutes, right?
Perfect.
Okay. Shay. She got him wrong, but that was her loss. And Isaiah knew that. However, it didn't make it hurt any less. He would and did give everything to protect her. There was no way to make her see that without tearing down her world at the same time. He took a long swallow of the lukewarm whiskey, a grimace following as the liquor warmed his chest. Ooh. Sometimes being the hero for the ones you love means being someone else's villain. And Isaiah was okay with that too.
Nice.
Very good. Very good. Very full circle too. I really like that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yay. Oops. Okay. Ooh. Okay, JC. She'd got him wrong, but that was her loss. His body had already washed away before she discovered that he wasn't the one responsible.
Oh, that's
my.
good.
It's like, oopsie.
Okay. So y'all, I'm
I
gonna
kind of
send
feel
y'all.
like it's his loss too.
Oh yeah. Whoops.
I'm gonna send y'all this video, but it's like a lot. Like it's a voiceover. You know how people are like remixing voiceovers and do videos now. But
Okay.
it's an interview of a woman, and she's being interviewed about killing somebody. And they're like, was he a snitch? She was like, he said he was a snitch. And he was like, so what if he wasn't? And she says, oops, if he wasn't. Like, that's legit what she said. Like, she was like, yeah, I killed him. I don't know why they're acting like he couldn't walk. He walked very easily, and I took him upstairs and I killed him. And they were like, well, what if he wasn't? She says, well, he told me he was a snitch. But what if he wasn't? Oops, if he wasn't. It is out, like, as soon as y'all, I was like, oh my gosh.
Well, it's quite true, right? I mean, it's hard to find a fault in that. Oh, I'm sorry. There is a little bit more, right? I never realized you could have really had a life with him
That's
after
even
all.
sadder.
I feel like it kind of weirdly worked out that I didn't see the second part and read it later.
You have to react appropriately to both.
Right. Oh my.
Damn.
Good on you though, JC.
You're making us change our emotions back and forth.
Awesome. JC at Shay, I love that. Is that the beginning of a story? Perhaps ... This is for you, Shay, actually.
Yeah.
And JC, this is for you. Yep. This is also for you, actually, Shay. Oh, this one's for me. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. And Diana's here. Hi. Yeah, we're doing writing prompts for this stream, Diana. Yep. And Diana, this is for you. I'm getting a little punch drunk, I think, drinking my Coke. Ooh, Diana, hi Penumbra, I'm fighting a migraine, so I'm just listening today. Oh, sorry to hear that. Yeah, do hydrate and try to, not stress out about anything and just take it easy. Regina, we have a lot of talent in this community. I concur. Yep. Yeah, so shall we do a third prompt then?
Sure. One last prompt before we go. That'd be great. Yep.
Yeah. Okay, so let me go ahead and do my thing here.
I say that like I've done any of the prompts. Oh, like, yeah, I'm actually just loving your guys'.
You're totally involved though and invested though, that's for sure.
Right.
Okie dokie. Okay. So the third prompt is the whole family had been cursed since what's going on? Okay. Take two. What is this, like scene 3, take 2 or something? Okay. As the dream faded, she chased it, forlorn. Okay. I think we can work with this one. Forlorn is a nice word, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't used to hear that often.
Sort of unique. Okay, yeah. So I'll go ahead and get us going. Yep. Yeah. So a third 22-minute sprint, huh?
Yeah.
Oops, what did I do? Okie dokie. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Okie dokie. Yay, that's it. That's the third and final sprint finished. So we've gotten in our 3 22-minute sprints now.
That's a lot. That's great.
Yep. Oh, okay. How'd it go, if you don't mind me asking?
I did more editing, so. But I did a lot. I'm actually happy. It's like I said, this is like one of the last passes, so far not finding much, which is good.
Yeah, I just really like the way that you've got this positive energy, all this know-how, so to speak, now.
It's a big relief.
Putting into your work.
Yeah,
into your work.
I'm not as confident in Hexsphere because it's still the first draft, But now after meeting with Shay, I feel a lot more confident. Once I
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought you were talking about.
Oh no, I'm working on the one that the one of the 30-year project.
The good old 1994 bus or something.
Exactly.
Yep. I wrote another flash fiction piece myself. Nice. Cache, are you muted or?
Totally was muted. Ha ha ha. Yeah. So I got some more tea, and I had a little harder time with this one. Like I wrote something, but I don't like it. I don't like it.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
share it, but I don't like it. I don't know where
I totally hear you on that.
This was the other two I liked. This one I'm like, words happen, but whatever.
Totally.
Dang, and it was still more than the 200 characters.
You've split it up.
Let me just see here. Oh, wait a minute. I'm a bit confused. I didn't think I was this high up, or I didn't think there were this many comments or something. Oh, okay. Actually, Mama Maggie has had to leave us.
No.
See you. Thank you. JC, I think I might have just given myself an idea for a novel. ... Darn it. I did not need any more novel ideas. LOL. I hear you.
Yep.
Anna, I cleaned the kitchen for the win.
Nice.
That's totally productivity right there.
Yeah.
Regina, good piano time.
Oh, awesome. Nice.
Yeah, we're doing everything in this in this stream, except for reading, maybe, even though it is technically a reading stream. Okay, JC, my prompt for this one is building off my last prompt.
Okay.
One of two. As the dream faded, she chased it forlorn. Each night the dream had been the same and left her with regret for what she had done.
Oh, this is so sad.
And we're getting, okay, so just a sec here. Oops. Okay, yep, I know what I'm doing here. Yep, 2 of 3. She had made a mistake, but there was no turning back now. The mission remained the same until someone answered for her father's death. Until then, no one was safe. 3 of 3. She would deal with her broken heart later.
Nice. I love it.
As
awesome.
Becca knows, I love a good revenge story.
Oh yeah,
love a good revenge
story. Who doesn't, right? Phoebe, I've written about 400 words total across these sprints, but I've also edited some. Ooh, that's some good work right there. Good on you. Yep. Charlie, I ended up getting very distracted. That's okay. So did you want me to read your post, Shay, or?
I mean, you can. Like I said, I'm not crazy about it, but it's there.
I'd definitely like to check it out. Okay, Shay. As the dream faded, she chased it forlorn. She remained as still as possible, eyes shut tight, willing the moment back. Ooh, I like that. Willing to remain in his arms once more. A chill filled the room, and fight as she might, instincts made her shoot up, eyes wide open.
That's good.
Quite mysterious, I think.
I don't think I can get away from mystery. I feel like I gotta be mysterious, whatever I write.
Oh, that's great.
Mysterious mystery is pretty good, though.
Yeah.
That's kind of the whole thing, right? Regina at JC, you're rocking that story. I agree. I think JC might be onto something, huh? I think I might have to take a little bit of credit for that too.
Yep.
Regina, good stuff at Shay. This is for you, Shay. JC at Regina, yeah.
I know, everyone here
really have to turn this into a natural novel. Yeah, and this is for you, Shay, also. So I will also read. I'll read what I got down. Just a sec here. Okay. As the dream faded, she chased it forlorn. Fortunately, the desert road was clear, straight and smooth, and there was no one around. Already half desperate, she pushed the gas down. The old small family station wagon picked up speed in marked notches, struggling. At least she could still see the dream ahead of her, though it was beginning to shimmer in the hot, dry air. How fast was it moving away from her? She looked down to her gauges. She was doing somewhere between 85 and 90 miles an hour, with the needle now only barely creeping up. And she was losing ground. It was slipping farther and farther into the distance, like a swift-moving sandstorm. If only she had the fame and glory and money, everything she wanted, she could buy a Porsche 911 and get there, reach what she wanted to reach. And that's it.
Oh, nice. 9/11.
Leave it to Michael to do a flash fiction that gets like deep and makes a dream a real thing. Like, leave it to Michael to do it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love
thank you.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So we did. We got in our 3 prompts today. Just let me see here.
So all I wrote was for the sprints or for the prompts, but for what I wrote for the prompts, it ended up being 199 words.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
That's not bad.
Not bad at all. JC, yes, at Michael, but for those prompts, I think that might have happened. So yes, you get much credit. Do I get credit for like pushing the button? Thank you, Phoebe. Thank you, JC. So actually, we've gotten in our 3 sprints, our 3 prompts, and we've also made time. So I guess we can go ahead and call it at that. Call it a stream, whatever kind of
call it a stream. It was good. I had fun.
I had a great time.
Thanks you
for inviting me.
Yep. Again, my lovely guest hosts for this week are Cache and Becca, and I've got them both linked in the description box below. Yep. Ooh. Just a sec here. Yep, Regina, I've edited 61% of my novel. Ooh.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Awesome job.
Tim first. You got it.
Totally. Yay. Yay.
It was definitely fun.
Charlie, I loved hearing everyone's stories. Thanks so much for the stream. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to do another stream like this for sure.
Yeah, I love the prompts. It's so much fun.
Right. This is definitely one of my favorites.
We did actually.
Way better than the riddles. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Everyone loves the riddles. It's just me. I'm all like, I can't do the riddle.
Have you got the beaver card ready at any notice? Like, can you just like pull it out?
I love it.
Yeah, that was really quick. You got them like all over the place, like multiple copies. So if need be, you can just pull it out.
That. I just love this.
He's a cute beaver too. I got a little cute beaver.
Yeah, just a sec.
Oh.
Beaver riddles make my head hurt.
I love it.
Oh my. I sincerely apologize.
No, don't. You're brilliant.
Phoebe had loads of fun. Thanks for streaming.
It must be so
Phoebe. Phoebe.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and take this down. Yep, so yeah, we'll go ahead and call it a stream at that then. Thanks, bundles and bunches. Bye-bye.
Bye.